Welcome to episode 64 of
We're back.
Blue-Lusional. We're
We're
back.
back. Another year older. Another year
Right?
wiser. We are
Right?
wiser now.
Our-
We're completely different people now.
yeah, absolutely different people. We're just more tired.
Yeah,
We took a break and we're more
after a
tired.
week of rest, we're beat.
Everything that could have happened to us in our outside of this lives happened,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah,
But it
adulting.
is what it is. Life hits you no matter where you're at.
Uh-huh.
But it was a week. Let's just get right into it. SCOTUS was at work this week, and they brought up down some rulings, and we're going to talk about the good ones that we told you were going to be fine. Okay? Now, some of us were stressing over the birthright citizenship ruling. They started hearing arguments on that in April, and this would have completely fucked elections if this wasn't upheld.
Yeah.
I was like, I just don't see a world in it not being upheld. I was a little nervous, but I kept the faith, and they upheld in a 5-4 decision. I still think that's wild. 5-4 is absolutely wild. That's where my brain goes, ooh, yeah. And of course, Clarence Thomas wrote a 91-page dissent
91.
arguing that the court is misreading the Citizenship Clause, and they are interpreting birthright citizenship narrowly. He's arguing that being born here shouldn't automatically make someone a citizen if their parents are not here or are here temporarily or without legal status. In his view, those people still owe loyalty legally to another country. Therefore, their child still owes legal loyalty to another country. And he also says that the 14th Amendment wasn't originally meant to create universal birthright citizenship for everyone. Instead, it was mainly written after the Civil War to make sure formerly enslaved people were recognized as citizens, which is crazy because I didn't know that Clarence Thomas was there when they drafted the 14th Amendment to sit there and ask them why they were doing it. Because if that was the case, I fear they would have written it that way.
I fucking hate that this shit is left up to interpretation. There should be, moving forward,
like he's interpreting
agreed upon meaning. Why the fuck does this mean multiple things?
It literally says if you are born on U.S. soil, you're a U.S. citizen. And
Period.
is like, I don't think it was written that way. I wasn't there, but I just have a feeling because it was written around the Civil War, that it has to mean it was only to make sure formerly enslaved people would become citizens. And it's like, just because it was written around this, do you understand what was happening around the Civil War?
Oh yeah, he loved it.
Do you understand?
He loved that shit. Clarence Thomas, that coon, he loved it. He wished it never ended.
Yeah, but obviously it's being upheld, so
that was good.
Good on them. Hate that it was 5-4, but we have to take, again, we're going to have to continue to take our wins where we can. We will deal with SCOTUS after the midterms. We'll deal with them. Okay?
We'll later.
They did another good thing, okay? They rejected Trump's appeal to the Carroll $5 million sexual assault lawsuit. They rejected it and they said, we're not even hearing it. And pretty much they don't have to give a reasoning when they reject lawsuits or hearings or rulings. They pick what they want to hear, and they didn't want to hear this. So they didn't give a reason. They don't have to. But pissed him the fuck off.
They said, you're a raper dog.
Yeah. They said,
can't help you out there.
Sir, you've got enough money. We're not doing this. And then let's talk about the not so great things. The Supreme Court handed down a 6-3 decision striking down federal caps on how much political parties can spend directly in coordination with their own candidates.
That's bad.
Yeah, it just means they can pour unlimited money into supporting their nominees as long as it's disclosed under the campaign finance rules. You know us, you know how we feel about money in politics and especially money in elections, and this is not good. So when you think that Republicans already pour money into candidates, guess what?
This is the Citizens United final
yes.
boss. This is it.
Mm-hmm.
This is it.
This is it. And of course, it means that this is just going to get so much fucking worse in the next couple months as the clock is ticking and the walls are closing in.
AI ads. You are gonna. Well, you probably won't because none of us actually watch the fucking TV.
The AI ads are the billboards, the AI ads. Yep, the conventions. There's going to probably be pop-up conventions all throughout. Plus, I think they are going to try and do a bigger convention before the midterms. It's going to be,
yes.
They're going to try and do big stage appearances. It's going to be wild. Strap yourselves in. Yeah, it's going to get wacky. And again, we will handle this after the midterms. Once we vote in all of our grassroots candidates that agree that there needs to be so many guardrails around donations, around party limits of spending on campaigns, and billionaires spending on campaigns. That will all be handled, but we're going to need you guys to vote in November in order for this to be handled, because this could also go through Congress and be handled.
Yeah.
Hence why we need you guys to vote.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court also upheld the one ruling for transgender men being able to play in women's sports. So it was like ping-ponging, good and bad, all this week.
Yeah, we know they're always going to do that when it comes to...
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see that ruling going any differently. Again, another thing we will have to handle after the midterms. We have a long bucket list, but human rights should really be up there. So you need to vote. If you are upset, you need to vote.
We want those constitutional amendments.
Mm-hmm.
So while we're on the topic of voting, things are happening. The things that we thought were going to happen when we literally started this podcast are happening. We said there's going to be a reckoning in the Democratic Party. A lot of people are going to start losing their jobs. They're going to be on the unemployment line with the rest of everybody else. And wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's happening. Melat Kiros, she won in Colorado District 1, ousting a 15-year incumbent. Democratic Socialist, it's happening. But again, temper your expectations because it's happening in very safe blue areas. That doesn't mean it's not going to keep happening, but you're not going to be seeing it in like fucking Nebraska yet. You're not going to be seeing it happen in like the reddest of the red states. Okay. You might get one or two. And if I'm wrong, I will say I'm wrong. But let's temper our expectations. All 215 House members are not going to get wiped out in the next 4 weeks.
As much as we want it. As much as we want it. It's not happening.
No. This has the Republicans scrambling. This has the Democrats scrambling. The Republicans are going full Red Scare 2.0. The commies are coming. They want the free stuff. They don't want you to own anything. They're coming. It's not working. The propaganda's failing pretty bad. The Democrats, they're signing pledges. Hey, we pledge to be more moderate, basically Republican, because these people are coming for our jobs.
Like that was going to do them any good.
Hey, if you want to speed this process up, by all sure.
I too am like John Fetterman. Thank you so much for letting us know now.
Thanks for handing over the fucking list of who needs to go next.
Hi, I'm an op.
Tom Kean, the Republican representative in New Jersey who won his primary, even though he has not, there's been no proof of life for months. He missed 4 months. He missed over 100 votes. He won his primary This man showed back up out of the blue and said, I was getting treated for depression, guys. Sorry. I know I should have told you where I was or what was happening, but see, I don't fucking care. I'm good now after I was able to get treated with the socialized healthcare that I stripped away from you guys pretty much a year ago to this date.
Not only that, he voted twice when he was a state representative for New Jersey. He voted against paid family leave twice. So I think if you live in New Jersey and he's your representative, that you should be questioning him if he got paid while he was away for 4 months. Because I'm going to tell you it was yes, but I think he should tell you that. And then he should tell you why he thinks that's okay, but not family leave in New Jersey for the same thing. I believe
Rachel Peace is running against him. I got to double check that. But yeah, get this guy the fuck out of here. If that's any one of us, no call, no show 2 days in a row, we're done for.
Yeah, I would be calling for him to drop the fuck out before we even get to midterms.
I had to go to my job, log on every day when I basically didn't sleep for 6 months straight.
He literally voted against postpartum women taking extra leave for postpartum depression. Yeah.
But it's real now because it affects him.
It's real now. And it was really hard for him to get up there. As he said, it was really hard for him to get up there in front of everyone and say that he was diagnosed with clinical depression in front of the room of people that don't believe mental health should be healthcare.
Can't make this shit up. You
couldn't make it up if we tried.
They tried to do the SAVE Act again and failed.
Can we just start a big tally? I need a big whiteboard. And
We're past 10.
I just need a tally every time they try to hide the SAVE Act.
Tried to
in a bill.
Mike Johnson, he announced it. He was like, hey, I'm going to try to put this in the National Defense Authorization Act. That's where they do all the military, Department of Defense appropriations. Everyone said, oh my God, no, this is it. He's going to put it in the military budget to get it to pass. Yeah, this is going to be the one that does it. Failed. It failed. 224, 198. Republicans joined Dems on that one. And they said, no, we don't. This is not that. Why are you putting a voter? They're like, dude, don't you know they have to vote for us to win? And it's too late for them to get all of that shit together in the next 5 months. It's too late. Stop trying to make the SAVE Act happen. It's not going to happen.
Once again.
If they wanted it to go through, they should have started pushing that shit on January. When was inauguration? January 20th? 2025. That's when they should have went full guns a-blazing.
When they still had all their peeps in line.
Well,
instead, they wanted to go after their political enemies instead. And then take away, fire all of the air traffic control.
Build bunkers.
Build bunkers and place tariffs on Penguin Island. That was first line of defense.
This is why Curtis Yarvin wrote in that. He's like, yo, they are doing
so bad at this.
A whole bunch of stupid ass side quests. We're going to fucking lose. I have to get out of here. These guys are dumb. I wrote it down for them and they're not doing it. I wrote it down.
On Penguin Island went too far for Curtis.
They got every single level of government and they can't get past 53%. So, and then also we just had an update today in the Michigan Senate race, which is one of the hottest races right now, with Abdul El Sayed. Mallory McMorrow, who is a current Michigan state representative, dropped out of that Senate race. I mean, she saw the writing on the wall. He's got the juice.
Yeah.
Over there, they're locked in. Abdul's doing fucking singing, lip syncing videos.
Yeah.
They want him to take his shirt off.
I
think it's a wrap. They want him to take his shirt off now.
Take his shirt off. They're in the comment. They're in the back. Take your shirt off.
Take your shirt off. I'm like, he's got it. He's dancing. Yeah. He's thirst trapping now. He's just doing shit.
He knows exactly who his audience is.
And then Haley Haley Stevens is not even Mrs.
No.
I see Israel in my tree. I don't know. So
Eeny, meeny,
congratulations.
miny,
Congratulations on Abdul El Sayed
on your
to
win.
winning.
AP, just call it.
Call it right now.
Call the race.
Because they fucking hate Haley Stevens. She got
I see Israel in my
booed.
dreams. It's crazy.
She got booed at the Michigan Dem convention last month. She didn't even start speaking. Boo!
Boo! Tomatoes, tomatoes.
Get off the stage. Yeah. So yeah, all in all, it looks like we are gonna be getting a good chunk of grassroots, progressive, Dem, socialist.
Yep.
Gonna literally flip the house over, and
Can't wait.
it's looking like it's happening like faster than expected.
I can't wait. Honestly. I'm over
Yeah,
summer.
it's gonna
Let's
be
just
awesome.
get this thing over with.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
It's too hot.
It's too hot.
hot.
Let's get to fall so that I can start to post all my Hope Corps edits, all my grassroots candidate edits.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Well, let's get into not so great things because we have a nice update this week. There was a deportation flight carrying 146 Venezuelans that arrived from Miami just hours before those 7.2 and 7.5 magnitude earthquakes. And the Venezuelans who were on the flight were taken to a hotel, which happened to be one of the hardest hit areas, and the hotel collapsed during both earthquakes. And right now, they are pulling people from the rubble. So we don't know at this point how many survivors there are. There is like unconfirmed fatalities, but we don't know the amount. We don't know a lot of information, and we probably won't for a while because it is obviously a disaster in Venezuela. And we will obviously come back with more hard details once we get them, but this is basically like I couldn't even imagine. You are kidnapped where you live, put in a detention center for God knows how long. I don't know how long they were in. If they were flying out of Miami, I have to imagine they were at Alligator, Alcatraz, or I'm forgetting the other name. Chrome.
Oh,
I
in
think it's
South
Chrome.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chrome.
Both who we know treat them terribly. And then you get put on a plane to Venezuela, and just hours later, you're in a hotel that collapses on you.
Preventable.
All didn't have to happen.
Yep.
All didn't have to happen. It's absolutely heartbreaking that we know there's definitely fatalities from this. We don't know how many. And we already know that this administration is going to be like, well, that sucks anyways. And that is the problem. That is the problem. You guys didn't want a woman to be fucking president, and here we are.
Yep.
And you guys wanted to sit and celebrate fireworks, and you were like, how dare you guys not be patriotic when this shit happened. Speaking of not wanting to be fucking patriotic when shit happens, on last Sunday morning in McAllen, Texas, Sister Letitia, I don't want to butcher her last name. I think it's Uboha, but I could be wrong, so I'm sorry if I butcher it, but they call her Sister Letty. She's a Catholic nun and a registered nurse, and she was walking to her church to volunteer when I stopped her and detained her on the spot. She was taken into custody and transported to the El Val Detention Center, and once she was inside, she was able to get into contact with her parish at the church, and the church put out a post on social media asking for prayers, which went viral. And obviously, because it went so viral, it spread really quickly. They caught the attention of the representative, Monica de la Cruz, and she is a Republican representative, mind you. So both sides, they got the Republican representative, Monica de la Cruz, and they got Democratic reps from Texas to all come together and contact the federal offices demanding answers and her release. And because of that, 9 hours later, she was released. And ICE has not made any comment as to why she was detained in the first place, what what's going to happen now. Like there's no information. But what we want to point out on this is that Republicans are now questioning.
Nuns.
Why did you detain a nun who was clearly, I'm sorry, if you guys know what nuns, she was dressed.
She was in her
nun outfit. Like, she was dressed as a nun.
And they said,
as they
get
always
her.
are, walking
To
on
go
a
volunteer
Sunday,
at church.
on a Sunday, the Lord's Day. And you got Republican Monica De La Cruz to act. This is where the cracks start to form. This is where those cracks start to form. Because now these Republican representatives are getting these phone calls and seeing these posts go viral of innocent people being detained. And if this happened a year ago, she wouldn't have said shit. But because the outrage is there, because of everything that has happened, she can't sit there silently. I don't know if she did this out of the kindness of her heart. She definitely, in my opinion, she didn't. She only did because bad press and everything happening and this being an election year.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what we mean. This was like a bipartisan effort to get this woman released. And it goes to show that we are in the bad place when there is bipartisan effort to have somebody released from a detention center.
A nun
on a Sunday.
Come on. Unfucking believable.
Absolutely unbelievable that we have to keep doing these ICE updates every week. Unbelievable. Yeah. And the fact that they just continue to get more and more insane.
And it's not going to stop.
No, it's not going to stop.
And people are doing more extreme shit, like the active duty service member that was at the steps of the Capitol a couple days ago saying we need to impeach, convict, and remove the president right now for tyranny. He was up there with Kira from Citizens Impeachment. Jolly Good Ginger was there. Jessica Denson was there. Yeah, and that was pretty huge because I don't know if you know anything about the military, but active duty service members, you're not allowed to speak. You're not allowed to be political whatsoever. You're not allowed to be partisan. He made it very clear to say, I'm not a Democrat. I think he said also I'm not a Republican, but he said, but this has to fucking stop. This has to end. Congress could end this tomorrow if they wanted to. And they're not doing their job, which is what we have all been screaming since the second this man got inaugurated, because he never should have gotten into that seat in the first place. But here is some kind of better news. Mitch McConnell has been hospitalized since June 14th. I believe it's been 20 days. Okay. I'm not going to say that man is dead, but I will say he will not finish his term. It's not happening.
There's no way. Guys. ICU nurse put it into perspective. She said that at the age of 84, that at this point, for every day he's in the ICU, he would need 30 to 90 days. And because he's 84, we're going to give him the full 90 days in therapy or in recovery. So he's been there for 20 days, over 20 days. Weeks. So that's 3 months per day.
Listen,
he is not a spring chicken. He's not gonna bounce back.
They found him unresponsive after a possible cardiac incident, I believe they called it, which some are calling it a heart attack. So, hey.
84, you don't bounce back from that.
He might be looking up at us soon. Now, the thing though is, people have it confused as to what's going to happen when he inevitably is not able to finish out his term. So initially, I believe this is the 17th Amendment, that senators are able to appoint, governors are able to appoint a new senator not able to finish out the rest of their term. April of 2024, Kentucky Republicans, who have a supermajority in that state, said, ooh, this guy, he's gonna meet his Dark Lord Satan soon. We gotta change some stuff up. We gotta do House Bill 622, completely removes the governor from the electoral process, any type of process of choosing a senator, and it is up to a special election. Initially, Andy Beshear could have picked a Democrat. Boom, we have 48 seats now. They're down to 50. Not going to happen. They're going to have a special election, which I don't think will happen. I don't think there's going to be a special election. They are going to drag it out as long as possible and say Mitch is receiving the best care. He's totally fine. He's focused on getting back to work.
Yeah.
He's actually kind of working hard from the hospital bed.
I mean, put it into perspective of what the guy we just talked about, Tom Kean. He was gone for 4 months. So if Mitch is gone for 4 months, that puts us at midterms.
Yeah, they're gonna hold it.
They're gonna hold it. They don't want to do a special election. They don't like that. That's not what they want. So be prepared that it's going to turn into this Tom issue where everybody's going to be asking where Mitch is, and you're going to be gaslit for the next 4 months. And then around midterms, they'll be like, yeah, by the way, Mitch isn't coming back, but we're having a midterm, so whoever wins will just be sworn in January. We'll keep it moving.
If they don't want to put another warm body in there,
but that's
and
a
just
vote.
hand it to Charles Booker.
But that's a vote that he can't.
They should fucking cut their ties because they need to get a fucking. You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to give you fuckers any ideas.
Don't give them advice.
Figure it out on your fucking own.
Yeah.
But Charles Booker, if you are in Kentucky, check him out. He's a grassroots candidate, represented Kentucky's 43rd district in the state house. He says the magic words: Medicare for all, affordable housing, all that shit. Okay. So, baby, boy, the birth rate's just going to keep going down. Babies that are born now, the social security cards that they'll receive are going to have the Trump insignia on it, which is a little America 250 in the upper right-hand corner. The great replacement theory is just a fucking self-fulfilling prophecy. They just keep doing shit that's going to make people not want to have babies.
As somebody with no babies, this made me definitely not want to have a baby anytime soon. Is that just for this year?
I don't know the length.
Baby's born this year because it's 250 this year.
I think it is this year.
Well, then I'm already out.
And I don't know if it goes. Well, we're gonna get him the fuck out of here, so it's not gonna go forever.
It's not gonna go forever. Plus, after this year, it wouldn't be 250 anymore. It'd be 251.
All right. I gotta get on the white women. But first, July 4th, Patriot Front pulled up. Yeah. If you don't know, that's the white supremacist militia group, J6, all that
cover face
shit. They cover the face. They have their stupid little shields. They ride around in the U-Hauls and the Penske
cargo
trucks,
pants.
Jake Lang, yeah. They pulled up in D.C. They said, we got to march. We got to take our country back. You know, the greatest hits. The usual, nothing new, nothing different, 400 of them. There have been bigger KKK rallies, by the way. But yeah, they put on that little demonstration, and pretty much, if you ask anyone black at this point on the internet, myself included, we're like, hey, white women, these are the kids you guys are raising. Why the fuck aren't you nipping this in the bud at home? Why aren't you stopping your sons from watching Andrew Tate and all these red pill bros? Nobody. Why are you still not figuring out how to stop raising school shooters? What seems to be the issue here? There were two distinct photos that are going to be in history books. It's one of them, I believe they're on the Metro, or it's Metro. There is I believe she's 14 years old black girl sitting in the aisle seat, surrounded by Patriot Front members, surrounded, just eyeing them down. The next one, this one was the one that spoke to me. Again, there was a heat advisory, so people had to take shelter, whatever. in the African American Museum. There's a bunch of them just hanging out by a bench. White woman sitting on the bench.
Like it's a fucking Tuesday afternoon, Sunday at George.
Unbothered.
Yeah. Unbothered.
Looking the other way. Literally, metaphorically, everly. Unbothered. And we're like, this is it. This is it. It's right next to you. It's in your face. And you just mums the fucking word. Well, what was she supposed to do? There's so many of them. She was scared in a public place. You think they're going to do something to her? That's a lie. Come on. Be so fucking real. Y'all love to say, yeah, I acknowledge my white privilege and I just hate and I stand by you guys and I love to listen to black people and you guys should have been in charge, but now you're unelectable. But now you don't know what to do with it. And usually it's the same people that when they hear not all men, no, it is. No, it is. They came in hot with the, oh, well, that's not all white women. And then when you hear the push, they hear the pushback. Well, it's the same logic. It's the same logic, Martha. Open that mouth, activate that Karen.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
If you guys cannot be so scared of being beat up by men that you're like, well, I was like 20 of them. Okay.
How do you think we feel?
Yes. I'm gonna implore you to pick up a history book, and you don't even have to go that far back in that history book to see what was happening.
The nerve to see it.
The absolute nerve to get into Devin's comment section and say, it was like 1 versus 20.
She was so scared.
I think that this is what the white privilege means, is like, I can sit on that bench and I could sit there with my legs crossed, arms crossed, and stare out into the fucking sunset and nothing is going to happen to me. That's the problem. If you don't turn around and go, what the literal fuck? Fuck you, pepper spray. I feared for my life.
Call them a fucking
Karen Bobs.
Call them pussies.
Activate your Karen Bob. To just start slapping. I need you to start calling their moms, calling them little dicks. I need you.
Yeah.
You have to do that. And if you get beat the fuck, like if I got beat the fuck up, I would get beat the fuck up.
Just not go down.
You guys aren't willing to even, you guys aren't willing. That's the problem. You're not willing. You're willing to say words in comment sections. You're willing to share articles. You're willing to follow Black creators on multiple social media apps, and that is about as far as your outreach goes. When you see it in person, it's different, and that is where all of us are like, please, what the fuck? And of course, it's mostly older white women with white sons who live in their fucking basement, and they don't know that they're watching Andrew Tate and they're red pilling down there, and they're like, I don't know, because you didn't want to be a parent. You didn't want to be a parent. Just say that.
And we know it's just you because you won't hesitate to get on the internet and say how absent these dads are. Like that dipshit the other day was like, could we stop shaming fathers for not changing diapers? So we know they're not doing shit.
You guys fucking hate men because you hate your husbands.
That's why.
And yet you won't divorce them.
You don't hate them because you think they're scared. You hate them because they're in your home and they're not doing shit.
They're in your home. Yeah.
That's why you're man haters.
Like, it's just...
You're fake man haters.
That is where the line in the sand is drawn, and then you come in and you say it's not all white women. No, we don't have a right to say that. So just stop it right there. None of us have a right to say it's not all white women. Because I need you to take a look at that picture.
But when they say that, they mean it's not me.
Just trust me, bro, is not gonna help in this situation. It's just not. And
I would have said something.
Yeah. Like,
how do I know that?
Yes. I know that I would say something, but it is not my place to go, Devin, just trust me that I would say something. There is never one point in time where Devin could say, Casey, I trust you to say something. He doesn't have to. I've given him no reason to trust me that I would. I could say it all I want, and I will, but until I'm in that situation and I do it, I can't expect anyone to just trust me. I have to do it in my actions every single day. It is not a one-time fucking share this article and get in a comment section and say, oh my God, they gutted the Voter Rights Act. I just feel so terrible. And then go, that's it. I'm not racist. I did the thing. I commented. You told me to follow this really great Black creator on TikTok, and I did. And then you guys wipe your hands fucking clean and keep it moving.
White people on the left didn't think that Patriot Front showing up, that they would be dragged into it. They didn't think that we would be like, that's your uncle, that's your cousin, that's your lawyer, that's your pediatrician, that's your grandpa.
Mm-hmm. Your boss took those days off for PTO. That's crazy. I wonder where he was.
That's wild. Oh, he said he was visiting the Library of Congress. Interesting. That's in DC.
It's just it's.
These are yours. These are the people you go to the bar with. That
and you're
you
like,
go
well, what
to
do you
dinner
want
with.
me to do?
What do you want me to do? They don't like talking about politics. What do you want? We don't get political. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like a lot of you didn't cut your friends out. Like a lot of you still hang out. Like a lot of you didn't. A lot of you are apologists.
It's just not good. We
You're
just can't cut people off. You can't cut people off for politics just because they have a different opinion. I
promise you life gets easier. I promise you will wake up the next morning and be like, wow, life is so much better without them in it.
Just because he has a giant swastika in his living room doesn't mean I should cut off the friendship. It's just a difference of opinion.
It's
right?
not a difference of opinion. I'm gonna need you guys. Trust me, when I got rid of one of the friends in our friend group, and then I watched slowly as all the other friends in the friend group slowly stopped talking to this person as well, and I was the first one to do it. Boy, did I feel like victorious. Boy, was I like, y'all didn't see it when he was bass fishing. Catch it from a mile away. I sniff it out from a mile away. It's always the one holding the fish.
Oakleys.
In the Oakleys, and you guys are like, but he's kind of funny. No, the fuck he is.
Bass Pro Shops fits the profile.
Like, no, the fuck he isn't. He isn't.
Not me racially profiling.
And then the next week, they're like, yeah, we kind of stopped talking to that guy. I wonder why. Like, I promise you guys.
It's almost like the signs were there.
The cutoff game can be stronger. It can be stronger.
I think some of you just don't know, but you just haven't heard.
I need you guys to move like a Cancer crash out this year. If you're going to take anything from Cancer season, it needs to be the cutoff game.
You gotta cut people off. You don't even have to say anything.
Or do. If you're me.
Homer.
If you're me, I like to crash out before I leave. I don't want there to be any mistake of why I've cut you off.
Just in case you want to act confused down the line.
Mm-hmm. But then it's the block.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, get your shit together. Be fucking better. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Stop giving your opinion when nobody asks for it. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Not you, though. You're fine. The other one, Jesus Christ. All right.
You know what? But if you did tell me that, you want to know what white women listen, I would have gone, you're right. You're right. The podcast is over.
You got it, G.
You got it, G. Or that girl, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
She said yes, sir, to Devin. I was like...
Said just to let you know, I unfollow you. I said I don't give a fuck.
Give a fuck, bitch. Get the fuck out. I wanted you to be like, too bad I blocked.
This is not a fucking airport. I don't give a fuck. Well, here's another stupid thing. Florida, according to the Florida Senator, FIU, Florida International or National, they're not releasing the diplomas of a bunch of students, who did a silent protest. Silent protest being wearing t-shirts that said ICE out of FIU.
Mm.
That's it. That's all they did. They wore t-shirts. First Amendment violation, big time, and they will not release these diplomas until the students record videos of themselves apologizing. I'm sure Kamala would have did the same thing. Same thing would
guys, this is so crazy because as somebody who lives in Florida and witnesses what all these like fraternities do on a daily basis, these fraternities will fucking kill people with alcohol
Literally.
poisoning, will haze them, will sexually assault women and
men.
And they just get to walk across the fucking stage with their diplomas. The shit these fraternities and sororities get away with, and
Still.
God forbid you wear a shirt. You didn't even say anything. You wear a shirt and you can't get your diploma because you have to apologize. But the white boys who are sexually assaulting women on campus get to go, oh, we were both drunk. Don't ruin my life.
It's
And
just
the
a
school's
one-time
like,
mistake.
yeah, I mean, he's got a whole life ahead of him. Why would I withhold his diploma? He worked so hard.
We can't ruin his life off of one
Can't work
mistake.
it. But you wear an ice off shirt and it's like, no. All that hard work? No, you're going to have to apologize.
That's
Please make that make
terrorism.
sense to me. Please make that make sense to me.
You're Antifa.
I want to know the difference in those two scenarios. Somebody enlighten me quickly.
Hey.
Yeah, I know I could find probably 5 case scenarios in just this school year of a fraternity or a sorority at that school doing something that shouldn't get them their diploma, and they're getting it. Yeah. Give me 5 minutes.
Wouldn't take that long.
It wouldn't take that long.
Here's some international news since I mentioned. So the U.S. has warned that Russia is planning to strike Poland to test NATO's resolve. And that's just so crazy because before November of 2024, I remember that other presidential candidate. She said that Russia would actually try to end up taking Poland. I remember that. It's crazy. It's almost like exactly what she said was going to happen is going to happen.
We should get another tally going of that.
Right?
I think the board would be full.
Here's the thing with that. Poland is part of NATO. Right? NATO has this little thing called Article 5. Right? So since NATO is a coalition of countries, right, that lend each other their military might, Article 5 states that if you attack one country, you attack them all. So that would mean everybody who's a part of NATO would have to jump Russia. That includes the United States.
Yeah.
And the United States is not gonna attack Russia.
Yeah. We had the same conversation about Denmark.
Remember that? Yeah, so that would be real. That's gonna be big bad when that happens. I'm sure he's texting Putin, yo, you gotta get this done before November, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out a way to make this election stop. I tried it with Iran. People are still over here. They're still over here.
I'm gonna get into some other shit.
They're still not fucking voting. They're still fucking voting. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I guess I got to read this Constitution thing. I don't know how any of this shit works. While I get my best people to decipher this document, I need you to go fucking just crank up World War III. Just crank it up. All right. We'll figure this out. Okay. Forgot about this. So we were talking about Mitch McConnell. It's been 3 weeks. His wife, she gone. She gone. It has been reported that after 3 days, 72 hours, after 3 days of Mitch being in the hospital, she said, I'm going to head out. I'm going to go to China. And I am going to go meet with I think it was VP of Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Somebody said her mission's complete.
Yeah. Do you ever
Sounds
just have
like
a Erica Kirk feeling, you know? Let her grieve.
Yeah, let her grieve in peace in China.
Let her grieve in first class.
She said, finally. God damn.
I have a meeting. I got a meeting I gotta go to. Mitchie, it's been good, baby.
It's been cool.
I know she
cool.
said, who the fuck called 911?
Who the fuck? What the fuck is your problem?
The interns? God fucking damn it.
You had one job. Don't call 911 when
Jerry
you
the intern? You fucking idiot.
God, damn it, Jerry. It's always Jerry.
Fucking Jerry the fucking intern.
Calling him every time he fucking falls over and shit. Put the
Don't
phone.
you know? Give him a couple days and then call 911.
See, it's those
What if
kids
he
and
was
those
just taking a
damn
nap?
phones. Those damn phones.
He
They
was
don't know
just
when to
taking
put
a
them
long
down.
blink.
Go into the light, Mitch.
Go into the light, Mitch. Your wife is gone.
You've done it. She's gone. She left you, bro. You don't have
Can you
anything
imagine
else.
coming out of like intensive care and like a coma, and you're like, "Where's my wife?" And they're like, "Mitch, yeah, she's gone. She left this note."
Like she went home, kind of.
Her mission was completed. She said,
Like,
"Checkmate, bitch." She sent you a postcard from China.
she went to like the different state. She went back to Kentucky.
No, baby, there is no plane.
No,
she's
no,
gone.
she's not. There's not gonna be. Else, you stupid slut.
Yeah, if he's not already a goner, that information might just send him right back.
Just go, man. There's nothing left here for you.
Yeah,
You've
there's
done
nothing
enough.
fun happening.
There's nothing fun. Really. Your legacy is already fucking set. Your offspring, if you have any, are fucked. Okay,
when
that McConnell name.
Damn it! You know he lived. Then maybe that should be your sign.
That's gonna be mad funny if he comes back alive. Everyone's gonna be like, "Fuck!"
That's what I mean.
That would kill me. That would actually kill me.
Yeah,
I would die out of spite. I'd be like, "All right, well, here, damn. You want me to die so bad?
I'll fall down these stairs one last time.
Watch this.
Head first.
Live stream it.
That'll show him.
Yeah. You want me to? You're gonna watch. You're gonna watch it.
Hey, America! I'm gonna call into Fox News while I do it.
People would be in the comments. You won't.
You me?
Come on, pussy.
Do it. Just do it.
Just do.
Mitch.
I promise we're normal.
Mitch.
Just go.
Mitch would have wanted it this way. My personal friend. Mitch would have wanted it that way.
He told me.
He told me. From the coma.
Right before he went into the light.
He told the intern, Jerry. Well, let's end the week with yes, that really did happen. That honestly should have been a yes, that really did happen, but anywho. America's birthday, of course, had to turn into a safety and health hazard. We can't do this shit correctly. I don't know where you guys thought that this would be safe or healthy. But they wanted to have the big, beautiful July fireworks nobody's ever seen, because that will fix everything. You can't afford gas. Well, here is fireworks you definitely couldn't afford. So it got delayed because of weather. We'll talk about, the heat wave and what it did to people. But basically, they were talking up this fireworks show, and people started going, wait a second. Like, these professors at NYU were like, that's going to cause like hazardous air quality that people shouldn't breathe in. So if you're going, we're going to caution you to wear a N95 mask. Nothing says happy birthday, America, like having to wear an N95 mask to go watch
chemical warfare,
the big, beautiful fireworks when you can't afford gas.
$16
Is that
for
not
a corn
just
dog.
let them eat cake?
No bread and circuses to go along with it, though.
You can't even afford the N95 mask.
Patriot Fund got them.
I mean, it's if that doesn't do it for you, happy birthday, America. Trump is still discussing granting Diddy clemency, but he's not in those Epstein files. Nah. Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
He was
okay.
Nah.
Okay.
Diddy freak offs. He wasn't at the not at the Epstein parties, just the Diddy freak offs.
They're all Diddy couldn't have done that. Let my boy free is what he said. Basically.
It's fine.
7 people received life support, and over 10 were sent to the hospital at Trump State Fair because of the record heat wave.
Hey, it's not a death cult. Okay.
Now, that was probably so 7 people received life support, 10 were sent to the hospital, so that was about 85% of the people in attendance.
Gotta die for daddy.
My favorite part was that at some point in the state fair, they upped the price of water during the record heat wave, and they had already printed the banners, so they just put a piece of tape over it and raised the price during the heat wave. That was my favorite part. And the Ferris wheel that kept getting stuck.
They're dropping like flies. Add on
tariffs to the water. It's the daily tariff tax.
Charge them a hazard tariff for coming here.
And they're just going to start dropping left and right. But hey, the reflecting pool water is kind of blue now. So
at least they caught the culprit.
But you can't go in there to refresh. You can't dip your hand in there and, or else you're getting arrested.
You're getting arrested.
So really it was just all around bad there. I can't imagine all 12 people that went had a good time.
They were complaining.
Yeah.
There are videos of them complaining.
Yeah, the stage fell apart, guys, while the dancers were on stage. Pieces were falling. It was giving Drop Dead Gorgeous. The thing hitting the girl in the head on stage. They were doing sermons. Usha Vance was up there, and there was about 2 people in the crowd. They were
the guy in the parachute.
Yeah, the guy in the parachute. Hit the bleachers. They couldn't even 3D print the walls around it.
Yeah, it was. Oh.
And yeah.
I just want to know what part of Project 2020.
That one wasn't in there. They didn't think they were going to have to do this.
Okay.
That's why it was done so shittily.
Okay. Got it.
They didn't think that. They thought we'd be under full dictatorship mode at this point. That's why they didn't know how to do this one properly.
Just trying to control.
I hope you guys that went had a good time.
I was trying to control F State Fair, and Project 2025 didn't.
Yeah. We will. Yeah, we won't be doing that again. And if that isn't it, then let's just end with this. Trump said out loud that his sons and family have insider info when they do business deals.
That dementia is whooping his ass.
They continue
in an interview
to put him in front of a camera and give him a microphone, and I think they should keep doing it.
Do it
more as we get close to the midterms. I would keep him sleep deprived, and then I would put him on Fox News. Just continue to let him call in. Up the screen time, okay? I just want to see something.
That's why Mike Johnson's up there begging for votes. That's why he's like, guys, if we lose, there's going to be investigations. This guy won't shut the fuck up. And he keeps telling them
paid
everything.
So much money for a SurveyMonkey ad to go out to our people and get a temperature check. And it looks like the polls were right. Give me some advice.
How do I get this guy to stop admitting crimes on live television? I'm truly at a loss. Nobody here is giving me an answer. He
said Hakeem Jeffries is gonna impeach him.
He's literally waiting for someone to be like, I think the president should stop admitting to crimes on live television.
No, you can't say that, guys, because you do need to put in your last name and zip code on this ad survey in order to submit it.
Might do a fake one.
Your mom
might do
at zip code 00000. Just
7 letters.
Yeah. Go on a VPN while you do it.
Yeah.
But that's all we have this week.
Yeah,
just a clusterfuck of a week. We're back on our normal schedule this week. We'll have a grassroots candidate interview out this Thursday. They're going to keep coming. And just make sure you're subscribed and you're following us on our socials. We're going to get better. Okay. It's just been a fucking...
Life be lifin'.
Life be lifin'. Okay. And we don't get paid to do this. Unfortunately.
No, even though we
no dark money here.
Sorry. There will be signs.
There will be signs.
heading straight to Turkey the day the
Immediately.
check clears.
The man who won't get on a plane right now will, in fact, get on a plane to Turkey.
Devin has a hairline. Oh, they sold out. Yup.
Yeah. Yeah. There would be signs. I wouldn't be in this location anymore.
There'd be a studio. Yeah. You would know.
Yeah. States would change. It would be.
Yeah.
It would be done and over with, but alas, that's not the case. Nobody's giving us their dark money.
Sign number 1. It would be
hairline
right here.
Yeah, but that's not happening. So when life be life, and this is what ends up falling short. But
yeah,
we're gonna get better. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.